Welcome to another edition of News Bites here on Daily World Television. My name is Kal Korff and I'm your host. The Prime Minister of Great Britain, Theresa May, has met with President Donald Trump in the United States. The two were seen holding hands, literally, as they walked the grounds of the White House. The intended motivation for the two meeting is to reignite or jumpstart or continue or resume, depending on your point of view, the so-called special relationship between Great Britain and the United States, which has been historic, especially since World War II. Under Barack Obama, critics of the Obama administration, as well as many in the UK, have felt that Obama pretty much dissed the special relationship with Great Britain. Obama went so far as to remove the bust of Winston Churchill from the White House, which had been there for decades as a gift from the Great Britain. Now, Trump has returned the bust to the White House. His first meeting was with Theresa May, his first meeting as the new president of the United States. Both leaders have said that the commitment to their special relationship will continue. And this is important, especially at this point in time in Great Britain's history. We must remember that Great Britain has voted in a margin of about roughly 2%, if we round the numbers up, to leave the European Union. What is called Brexit means that Great Britain, within 5 years, will no longer be part of the EU. It will instead remain a sovereign sole country, which will have to figure out how to get along with the rest of Europe. Over the next 5 years, Great Britain itself will be reviewing literally millions of laws on the books, because what it has to do is replace what was EU law, which took precedent, and go ahead and now replace them with dedicated British law. While most of these laws will unanimously agree with what was previously known as EU laws, the point is it will take some 5 years, and under the terms of leaving the European Union, a country has 5 years to get its act together and then make it official, as in final. Great Britain is seeking to reposition itself because, buoyed by the news that the British pound remains strong and that its economy has yet to suffer or take a hit from deciding to leave the EU, perhaps Great Britain is too big to fail, it is now seeking to carve its role out in the world, return as a major superpower. And one way that Theresa May sees this as a possibility is to get closer to the United States and to ride the coattails of Donald Trump's nationalist, populist movement. There are claims in the press, for example, that Theresa May is going to resurrect essentially what was the Ronald Reagan, Margaret Thatcher type relationship between the United States and Great Britain. The failure in that analogy is rather comical. Theresa May is no Margaret Thatcher, never has been, is not, and never will be. And Donald Trump never has been a Ronald Reagan-like figure, although he admits he admired Ronald Reagan, except he admits that he also disagreed with Reagan on the issues of trade. It remains to be seen now what tangible deliverables will come out of this new, renewed special relationship commitment that both countries have now openly, publicly stated.